Welcome to episode 4 of Pig and Peach TV, The Country Caprese. I'm Seth Beverly, and Jonathan Kennard is behind the camera.
Howdy.
Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to be making the Country Caprese. I think this is a P&P original. We've looked online. What did you find when you looked? I don't know if there's another version of this.
When we first came up with this, about a year ago, I think, I Googled, and there was a peach caprese that there was like a recipe for mozzarella cheese and peaches.
Okay.
And that was it. Ours is definitely more involved.
Well, here we go. So what we're going to do is, for our Country Caprese, we're going to take some halved peaches. They got to be Georgia peaches, I believe. Is
That's right.
The rule. Let's go Bulldogs.
Go Dogs.
Hey, I'm learning the language. And we're going to just take these, we're going to throw them on the grill, or your sandwich press, or your George Foreman. No copyright infringement intended.
That's right.
I don't know if I can say that. And then we're just going to throw them on and let them griddle. We want those griddle marks. We want them to soften a little bit. And we want them hot, at least nice and hot on top. Okay. You can do them just one side if you want. You can do both sides. Sometimes we recommend that because you can get them flatter, which makes them easier to stand and present. All right. So. And then on the other part of what we're doing, we've got these peaches here that we've just cut into eighths, and I'm just going to continue to cut a few more of these guys. Nothing too serious. You can do them even smaller portions than that if you want. And we're going to throw these into a salad and do it more traditional style. So this is like a great summer dish. This is something that we whipped up, I think, for
a wedding.
A wedding, right? It was a summer wedding, right?
Last summer.
So it's like we needed to do something that was light, that was a passable hors d'oeuvre, and also got to stay on brand, right?
That's right.
So we've got these peaches here, and we've got like an awesome spinach salad. Okay, we're gonna not go nuts, but I'm just gonna throw these on. Right? Let me know if I'm off base, John.
You're good. Doing great, man.
And then
I love the contrast between the peaches and the spinach.
It's just
beautiful.
It's so bright, right? And when I was cutting them, you could see like the red from the skin was getting into the juices and just all over.
It's magic, man.
And so we've got right here a vinaigrette that John whipped up not too long ago. So we've got balsamic vinegar. In this, instead of honey, what we've done is we put in peach preserve, which you can make on your own. You can do pickled peaches, just make it into a puree, and mix it in with the balsamic vinaigrette.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil.
A little salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
To taste. Bingo, bingo, bingo.
To taste or not to taste? All right. And then we're just going to
drizzle that over.
The drizz, as only I call it.
And you want to make sure that you only drizzle right before service.
Right before service.
You don't want to drizz an hour before service because your greens are going to wilt.
Yeah, your drizzle will be...
No bueno.
It'll be an abysmal drizzle.
Yeah.
All right, so we've taken our peaches off the grill. As you can see, we've got some larger peaches. We've got these nice and charred. Kind of depends on where you like them. We've got some of these smaller pieces that you've got that nice sort of like glistening, sort of caramelized look on them. Just delicious. Oh.
Smell Trevision.
Oh, you can't smell. Oh,
smell Trevision.
Such a shame. You'll have to join us in person. All right. So now, what we're going to do for our caprese is we're going to take some basil. You don't have to do this, but I've seen people do it on TV, so now I do.
It always looks cool,
right? Yeah. We're just going to basically just throw some basil. It could be one, it could be 2 pieces, depending on the size of your basil. You know, just kind of lay it out, and we're going to clap it for that extra flavor, and just pop it right in there. Nothing too crazy. Really simple design. And just so you know that you can do it, in fact, you know, I'm going to use that for a small one. So you know you can do it, I'm going to do this one without clapping it. It's in your hands now. It's all up to you. Oh, speaking of options, so we're blocking the back camera, so let's get on tight.
No, that's okay.
So one of the secrets for today is that ripe peaches are fantastic. Slightly underripe peaches are your friend here, and I'll tell you why. They're firm enough that when you cut them, you can easily take the pit out without destroying your peach. If it's very ripe, they'll just turn into pulp and juice right in your hands.
So if you're doing this for an appetizer where
Right.
you're cutting them in half or quarters and then grilling them, do yourself a favor and use slightly underripe peaches
Yep, you want them firm.
for aesthetic purposes.
Right. Keep close to an apple can.
Yeah,
And they'll soften up when you grill them anyways.
that's right. That's right. Which will bring out more of the sugars, and then we're going to add sweetness in just a moment, as you'll see here with Seth.
So next thing we're going to do is we're going to just take a nice heap of mascarpone, a little Morris Capone. It's no relation to Al Capone. I don't know. I've got no jokes for mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone cheese, though, is like a mystery. I don't know if everyone has tasted mascarpone. It's not like a cheese that most of the time you get like right up front. It's usually in things. Very rarely do you find someone that's like really like, oh yes, I've had a spoonful of mascarpone before, and I felt one way or another about it because it doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's more a texture and an experience, let's call it. But what it does do very well is it carries flavor in a very strong way, and adds those textures to things that are otherwise crisp and fresh, where you may want something creamy and a little bit bright. So now we're going to take pralines, and we're just going to boop. We're going to, and you must, if you're a fan, you must boop do the sound effect when you do this.
Sound effect.
Gotta have the sound effect, because without it, boop, boop, you know, then it's just chaos and mayhem and nothing has any meaning in the world. So, and then every once in a while, just for fun, because that one was hot. Okay, so we're almost done. You see we've got the basics of our country caprese. All right, now we're going to add
Drizzle with honey.
the drizzle. And I'll give you one more secret.
Wait.
Sorry, I didn't say that right. I meant to say, I'll give you one more secret. One more secret is when we do these at our parties, we actually, when we take these peaches off the grill, we will sprinkle some of our dry rub.
Yeah.
A little salt and a little spice really make this pop. And I think we have some. I'll finish that off in
powdered gold
in 1 second, or powdered gold. But you could use powdered gold once it comes to a store near you, or you could use your favorite dry rub, something you maybe you've purchased over the store, or just good old seasoning salt. But I would recommend adding a little bit of cayenne pepper, something with a little kick, so that you get
salt. Definitely.
You need the salt and you need the spice.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to drizzle some honey on this.
It's a nice contrast with the sweetness.
It absolutely is. All right. So and then we're also going to do just a touch, and I'm going to kind of cap this just so we can kind
What
of.
is that?
This is an organic balsamic vinaigrette. Vinegar. Sorry, not a vinaigrette. An organic balsamic vinegar. We're going to just do a little drizzle.
Drizz.
The drizz, because we got a need for the drizz. All right. And
How good does that look?
I mean, doesn't it? Last but not least, I'm going to add some of our powdered gold. This is the pig and peach dry rub, cleverly hidden in our safe, aka the cabinet, in the container that does not have the correct label on it.
That's right.
So if you ever try and steal our secret recipe, powdered gold,
Good luck finding it.
right? Because we couldn't even find it, almost. All right, so we're going to just do this little sprinkle, and this is just going to give us, again, the salt and the spice that we need to really make this pop, make it come alive, and make it special. All right, so we've got our salad here. I'm just going to finish this off with some of the mascarpone. You don't need much. You can do as much or as little as you like. I'm going to go ahead and throw the pralines in this bad boy. And then some basil, or basil as everyone says it. And that is ready for just like a good
toss.
And you're ready to
So we've got our country caprese two ways. One, appetizer or dessert, however you want to look at it, which is grilled peach halves with basil, mascarpone cheese, pralines, drizzled honey, a drizzle of balsamic vinegar, and our pig and peach powdered gold, just which you could substitute a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, and something a little bit spicy like cayenne.
And number 2.
And then number 2, Seth, what do we got?
This is the country
The
caprese
tall salad. Yeah.
Ah,
This would be the tall salad version.
Tall salad version.
Yeah.
So we've got the peaches. You could even grill your peaches if you want before you slice
that
them,
would be
put them
good.
in there. The peach preserve. Peach. Yeah. Did we do preserves this time?
Yeah, preserves.
Yeah. Peach preserve, vinaigrette, balsamic vinaigrette, mascarpone, pralines. You could do salt and pepper, ready to rock. Okay.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna just go ahead and try one of these bad boys so you can see the deliciousness happen. This is our country caprese, peach, basil, the whole 9. And that is amazing.
I'm gonna take one
Crack
too.
in. Crack in. What are you getting?
Sweet Jesus Lord.
Juicy, sweet, savory, creamy, crunchy,
Even a little salty,
a little salty.
which is amazing.
It's incredible. It's such a great combination of flavors. So on that note, I hope you enjoy this. Please share your videos of you enjoying it. Please talk to us, subscribe, like, thumbs up, hit the little bell so you get our notifications at Pig and Peach NYC, at Pig A&D Peach NYC, Google, Instagram, whatever. But Facebook,
Yeah.
That's not whatever. Facebook, that's a big thing. Anyways, just on the real, thank you so much for coming into our space and letting us share what we do with you. You know, we really love this. We do it because we really enjoy seeing people eat our food and their face lights up and their shoulders relax and they go oh, this is amazing. And it's not a transaction. It's like an experience that we get to share. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining us. Please continue to join us and share the love. Thanks.